scrambling around trying to look for this clip, see where this is at. But if you are following all the vloggers, y'all won't have to have these problems now, would y'all? Respectfully, majority of the vlogger pages are not private. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all for supporting the panel. Grab y'all daily heart meet. We are over 2,000 in the heart meets. Let's keep pushing. I know we can do it. Keep y'all heart meet active. Almost at 100K in likes. Let's stay active, y'all. Doing all the things. Thank you. I watched y'all too many times scramble for clips because y'all refuse to follow the vloggers. Follow the vloggers. They all have something different. That's on purpose. I'm glad that the vloggers have come together as a team, as a collective, a family. Clock the T may have something that I Live Fittest may not have. Tattletale might have something that Toxic might not, because they all they have different things. You looking for one thing, you're gonna have to go here. You looking for this, you got to go there. What's the problem? Follow them. Different views. Exactly the point. Y'all want it? Go ahead, follow them, engage with their content. It's not hard to click the like button, y'all. So this is what I want to understand. Y'all enjoying it when y'all are listening to the information in other people's lives, right? Why not show that you appreciate it by simply hitting the like button, by simply hitting the follow button? Those things are free. They're not asking you to send them a dime. If you follow them, it helps them get monetized. They have YouTubes, you subscribe, it helps them get monetized. The free things are going to help push them out. Just do the free things at minimum. And it'd be more than enough people in here, so it's no excuse. I shouldn't see no vlogger under 1,000 friends on his app, as far as followers go, excuse me. At minimum, each vlogger starting out shouldn't be under 1,000 followers. If they are private, disregard. For the ones who are not private, follow their pages. If you are not aware, some of the vloggers did go private because they were threatened. Let's just be honest, straight to the point. They were threatened to have their pages reported. So they do have to protect the time and the hard work that they put in to be up, capturing the information. Because respectfully, it's not a dull moment over here. It's always something going on, and one of them is somewhere capturing it. Appreciation is the simple things. It be the small things, y'all. Don't get hung up on money. That's going to come with it, but the simple things, me just simply having them in my panel. Mad Max, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I appreciate everyone that is supporting this live. Thank you. I think I made my point, right? Can y'all do me a solid? If you already grabbed your heart me, I just want to see in the audience, can y'all drop the vlogger emote in the chat? I want y'all to show love to the vloggers. Don't make them feel like their work is in vain. The same way nobody forced me to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning and come do this, but yeah, I do it. It's the same thing for the vloggers. It's the same thing for the audience. The audience, they set their clock to make sure they wake up to watch the show. Everybody plays a part. Make sure everybody feels appreciated. I need a comment cousin emote coming soon. Everybody needs to feel appreciated. Got it? And if we're going to have this conversation every Sunday, then so be it. With that being said, we are not going to overlook the fact that there are families who are going through hard times. There are families that are furloughed. If I'm saying it wrong, my apologies. That just means that right now they're taking a leave of work, but they're not being paid for it. There's people that's showing up to work. Thank you again. Thank y'all. There's people that's showing up to work and still not getting paid. So if you could take the time out Thank you. I appreciate that. If y'all could take the time out to help each other, Accountability Court donated $500 to help towards a cause. A family in need has now taken that money and now they're going to push it out and help other people. So you reach one, you grab another. So I encourage you all. I'm not forcing nobody to do nothing. But if you have it in your heart to, whether it's a few canned goods, to put together, to pass off to the next family. If you are able to, do that. Respectfully. With that being said, we are going to get into a touchy situation. Yes, teach one, reach one. So we are going to get into a situation. It will be discussed briefly, straight to the point. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Brutus T. So as she said, click the bio. It's a link there. Go to YouTube, hit that follow button, y'all. While we are here, they should be seeing they numbers go up. Just follow their YouTube. It's free. I promise you. Hitting the subscribe button it's not gonna cost no harm. It's gonna help them get monetized. Help them do the free things, please. So to my supporters, and I did see some of you say that you was already home, y'all cooking and cleaning. So I want to give y'all a forewarning that what I'm about to share with you is going to be a touchy situation. If you are in church, now would be a great time to say prayers for everybody involved. We do have a mutual here. I do. A mutual of mine was involved in a car incident last Monday. Allegedly, as a result of that car incident, a man did lose his life. I need y'all to take a moment, drop doves in the chat for that man's family. I just need to see doves and praying hands in the audience. And we're going to have a moment of silence. Understand that that situation was eye-opening. I was not personally involved in the incident, but due to my experience, it was eye-opening to myself, and I'm quite sure many others. Apparently, when the man was struck by a vehicle, the content creator was on the phone. I'm telling y'all right now, that incident, it shook me because I am 100% guilty of it myself. It was very difficult processing what happened because there is too many times where you go to look down change your song. You go to look down, respond to a text real quick. You go to look down, you go to do something in a split second and you look up. I'm extremely guilty of that. And understanding that it could have been me is why I'm careful of how I'm speaking to the situation. I don't get the right to verbally, in any way, shape, or form, attempt to tear down that creator that had this experience. How dare I do that when I myself have done it numerous of times? How dare I do that? But when I step back and remove myself, thank y'all so much. When I step back and I remove myself and I'm watching multiple conversations, I'm watching what's being said about this creator, and I'm gonna be quite honest, I had to remove my anger because the audacity in some of these lives was brewing anger inside of me. I had to literally tell myself to leave. Just scroll out, go. Because how is it that you hear the situation, you have a backdrop talking about TikTok live go wrong, and then you have someone in a panel in the box here and then gets big boxed and they're literally fucking driving, phone in hand? Yeah, because that's crazy. I can't believe. Look, doing this. I said, I know you fucking lying to me. I'm being human. I'm being transparent with y'all. I was literally angry. Some people that I watch Tea Time, and I'm going to say her name, because at the end of the day, she's human. Not only is she human, a child was with her. So even if y'all feel like, you know what, she was negligent, she was careless, that grandchild is innocent. Young grandchild at that. So when I'm seeing people say, well, why the fuck y'all praying for her family? It was a fucking young child in that car. Are you okay? The very first thing I did was offer condolences to the family, to the man who lost his life, acknowledging that firsthand. But we're not going to sit here and act like there's not a child that is going to be traumatized from this. You telling me that child don't deserve some fucking prayers? Again, having to control my emotions, remove myself, because I'm not about to sit here and try to talk logic amongst a bunch of emotional people. Nobody is saying that what T did was not wrong. Nobody's saying that. It's the disgusting behavior we are witnessing in real time. Just pure evil spirited. Devil-like. And then wanted to clean it up. This is where it gets good for me. Wanted to clean it up by saying, oh, we're not talking down about Tea Time. We just hosting a live about awareness when you're driving. We're not talking down on her. We're not putting her down. Oh, I wouldn't do that. I'm like, it's funny though, because respectfully, we wouldn't even know who you are had it not been for Tea Time even going over here introducing us to you. And you thought this was an opportunity to get likes, clicks, and views off her name. It was no need for me to respond, react. I'm just like, I'm quite certain she see who's who, what's what. But the motherfuckers that's playing in her face, acting concerned, don't. This is no longer a fake court case to go over or having the precinct discuss it. But no, there is a possibility that this woman is really about to stand in front of a jury. The last thing that's needed is a motherfucker sitting here like, oh yeah, we're so concerned for the safety of people in their phones, talking and on live while a motherfucker is in the panel doing it. Y'all ruthless. R.I.P. to that man, that family. My prayers is to that family. I just received a CA message. One moment. It says, if nobody got hurt, would this be viral? Yes. Technically, it would be viral. The incident did happen online. Let's be honest here. Did we not have a situation that went viral because one of the creators attempted to unalive a man? And I'm showing respect to that man's family by not saying his name. May that man rest in peace. Y'all don't know who's watching. Y'all don't know what family members have come across any of this. From the time the information got out, I'm quite sure that's the last thing they need is to be repetitively hearing their loved one name. We'll discuss it, but respect still needs to be had. There was conversation about there being bias. The conversation was, okay, so why is it that when it's tea time, everybody is rallying behind her? Why is it that when it was FWA, everybody jumped on her? What's the difference in the cases? I feel like that's a slap in the face to even ask that question. I think it's clear and obvious the difference between the two. And I'm going to be real with y'all, and I'm clearly not talking to my audience because my audience do have common sense. they do have critical thinking skills. So I'm not talking to my audience. I'm not talking to my supporters at all. I'm talking to the people who even had the audacity to put those words in a sentence together. What's the difference between what Tea Time did and what FWA did? Let me help you. Tea Time, in a moment, did like this, looked up, and I'm going to say allegedly. I don't have a police report, none of that. But allegedly looked down at her phone, looked up, struck a man. She was not blatantly driving, seeing a man coming out into the road, put her foot on the gas and that wasn't the situation. Understood? Now let me help you simple-minded people understand what FWA did. She gets a call from her child after her child made it clear that she's going to need bail money on Facebook. She's going to need bail money because she's getting ready to tear up her grandfather's home. She gets that call 2, 3 in the morning, pack up her family in a vehicle that she shouldn't have been driving because her license wasn't suspended, grabbed a pew that wasn't even registered. The registration was expired. FWA intentionally went over to a man's house to inflict harm. Yeah, that's raining. It's raining. So don't ask me what's the difference between the two. One accidentally, and again, that's alleged. So please don't say, oh, it seemed like y'all are, it's because T is a favorite. No. That ain't the case at all, because as y'all can see, based on these clips, these lies, yeah, it's coming down hard. One person made a choice in a split second. And again, because I don't have the facts, this is all alleged. Her choice may have been the reason a man lost his life. Whereas the one intentionally went over there to end someone's life and he just so happened to survive. So don't get the two confused. Don't. Call it for what it is. One tried to unalive a man. One accidentally unalived a man. Allegedly. Don't confuse the two. In the meantime, based on the things that have happened, it ain't nothing none of us can do besides send condolences to the family. Your humanity is going to also want you to send prayers to T family because there was a child that also was involved. Feel how you want about Tea Time. That's your prerogative. But to be cold to a child is insane. That child was there. This is a discussion. Everything is not a case. This is a serious situation. Time will tell how the outcome will go. But using this as the time to get off y'all personal vendettas It don't say anything about tea time. It speaks to y'all character respectfully. Respectfully. Trying to get off y'all personal vendettas about people says a lot about you. It costs you nothing to have humanity. $0. And if you are not spiritually in tune with yourself, be careful how y'all put y'all mouth on people. When y'all are gloating and clapping at the next person's demise, just know it could have been anyone, and I'm speaking to myself. That could have been me in the situation. I've gladly, many a times can admit, yep, had my phone in my hand. Many a times. So if y'all gonna sit here and act like y'all never, for the ones who never had a phone in their hand, I commend you. For the ones who have, slow down. Be glad that is not you. If you truly is taking anything from the situation, take it and learn from it. I literally have not since the situation. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. This weekend, my husband been driving. I ain't even feel comfortable driving this weekend. Unfortunately, some of y'all are so cold that y'all have a hard time empathizing with people. So you can't understand. Of course, I was not directly in the situation, but I'm wise enough to understand. Like, damn, like the feeling of knowing that, damn, that could have been me. Any one of these days, I'm headed to work many a times. And y'all know I'm telling the truth, headed to work. I want to go engage in somebody's live real quick, jump in. Hey, y'all. Oh, hey, Bella. On my way to work. Guilty. Taking this opportunity to punch down on somebody is already a life lost here. Can't change it, can't take it back. Okay, now we're going to punch down on the person that's done it. Not knowing, right? We don't know how the family feel about the situation as far as their emotions, what they're going through. But a decent human being is not going to sit back and be like, yes, like I want to push this person so far that she may even contemplating on wanting to harm herself because she may not be able to live with what happened. Y'all genuinely do not think that the things y'all do on this internet can cause consequences. We physically see it in real time. But don't think for a second that words cannot cause reactions. For some of y'all to feel like it would be okay if she decides to, you know what, she can't handle it, and then she takes her own life, and a lot of y'all feel like that's okay, is sick. I need to ask, and right now I'm only talking to my supporters. I need to ask my supporters, have you ever went to a restaurant with your family and had a drink? Red, yes, blue, no. Have you been out with your family at a restaurant and had a drink? Red, yes. Blue, no. I want to see how many humans am I in here talking to. I'm not talking to no high and mighties. Okay, so I have over 200 supporters that are being genuine and can say, yeah, I've been out with my family at a restaurant. I had a drink. I appreciate you showing your honesty. Because guess what? Over 300 of y'all do understand that the moment you decided to have that drink, legally, you technically broke the law. You legally can have the drink there, but if we're going to be for real, you're driving, you're having a drink with your family, even if it's just one drink. Some restaurants don't make them strong. Does it change the fact that you had a drink? I got people in the audience saying that they eat and drive. I truly appreciate those that are in the audience showing their humility, showing that they're human. I truly appreciate that. You're not sitting in the audience talking down on the situation because it's not going to bring this man back. It's not. It's very distasteful. Instead of finding ways to reach out, maybe to the man's community, to figure out how to get in touch with the family, to help with some type of donation, rather than doing that, y'all would rather take y'all time out and focus on shit that right now do not matter. The way you felt about tea time does not matter. Is that going to bring this man life back? No, it's not. A lot of y'all do not have the ability to see what a situation is and then try to find a solution afterwards. You're not capable of problem solving. I see that this man's family clearly is going to be in need of some type of support. How can I help this man's family? I have yet to see much of that. Oh, but we type in tea time name, we can see at this point by the dozens. Just baseless conversations, baseless arguments. Oh, well, she talked about side chicks. What the fuck do that have to do with the fact that a man lost his life and his family is grieving? I tell y'all all the time, it costs you nothing to do the right thing. Being kind to people costs you nothing. It costs you $0. Respectfully, thank y'all so much for helping with the goal. If this situation has not opened your eyes and made you take a step back and say, you know what, it ain't worth it. If I gotta talk to y'all later on, catch y'all up another week, then so be it, I'll do it. Rather than trying to use tea time as the talking point while blatantly showing hypocrisy. It's just the nerve. It's really the audacity. It's audacious because I'm quite certain many of you, after hearing the incident, some of you even saw the video, heard what happened, still gonna be on your fucking phone. I guarantee it. Y'all out of touch with reality. We're facing reality and y'all still out of touch, and it's right in front of y'all. I keep telling y'all this is just a setup. This is not real. I am literally not a judge. I did not go to law school. I have no place to judge anyone. This is literally it's just a title. It's a character. I am only responsible for me, myself, my actions. But I am wise enough to recognize the things that happen around me, the things that y'all do, watch what y'all say and do, learn from it. I don't have to physically be in that situation to learn from someone else's choice. With that said, I'm going to give y'all a moment to take a deep breath, wind down. And again, thank y'all for supporting the live. Thank y'all for grabbing that heart meat. Continue to grab it. But where my mind is at, I wish peace for that man's family. And it is clear that that is a situation that could have been avoided. So it's quite simple. What do y'all learn? What did y'all take from the situation? What do y'all take from the situation? What have y'all learned?